you can see here on the slide, it says the main element of critical thinking is an argument. So what's an argument? Is it people having a fight? A difference of opinion, absolutely. You might have an argument that's a fight, and because you're having a difference of opinion, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a negative thing or an argumentative thing in the negative sense that we often think about that in a conflict type of a sense. But go ahead and take a look at the first paragraph with me. Please read it with me. The main element of critical thinking is the argument. It says, it is simply a collective series of statements used to persuade another of your claim and conclusion. Before an argument is presented, a claim must be made, and it must be disputable. What's a claim?
A theory, an idea, an opinion.
A theory, an idea, an opinion, right? And before a claim can be made, it must be disputable. Take a look at the first example here with me. The 49ers are the NFL team from San Francisco. Is this something that's arguable or disputable?
No.
No, it's a fact, right? So it's not a claim that we're making there. Look at the next example. The 49ers are the best football team in the NFL. Is that arguable?
Yeah.
Okay.
Francisco would say it was a fact.
That's absolutely right, yes. And a lot of time I'll use the Sacramento Kings as an example here as well, and then I get even more laughs or mocking comments. The Kings are the best team in the NBA, and people just, they just fall all over themselves laughing, unless they're just diehard Kings fans. But let's go and take a look at that 49ers argument. It says, let's keep going. It says, once a disputable claim has been made, it must be argued. An argument must contain three basic elements. And I want to defend the Niners. The Niners are the best football team in the NFL. Here are the reasons I'm going to give. We've decided that's a disputable claim. Here are the reasons that I'm going to give. Number one, they have the awesomest fans. Number two, they have the neatest uniforms. And on top of that, they have the nicest players. So there's my disputable claim. There are my three reasons as to why the Niners are the best football team in the NFL. And so my conclusion is it's just that. It's therefore they are the best. Now, what do you guys think about my reasons?
They're disputable.
The reasons themselves are disputable, right? Okay. Now, if you can make up, if your reasons can be facts, that's ideal. But I might actually want to add to my argument. I might back that up. I might say, as to the awesomest fans, I might point out that the Niners have had the highest amount of attendance over the past 20 years. So, awesomest fans. Or I might say we have the neatest uniforms, and I can prove it according to a poll of ESPN Sports Nation. 30,000 sports fans were polled, and they agreed that the Niners had the best uniforms in the NFL. So the neatest uniforms. And then finally, the nicest players. And I can back that up, too, up with data or evidence. And I might say, well, the Niners have the nicest players. And I will prove that, or my data to back that up is 49ers players have the most non-court ordered community service hours of any team in the NFL. So you combine those three things, and the 49ers are the best football team. What do you guys think?
That helps.
It helps a little bit. So first of all, I am still making an argument, aren't I? I have a claim, it's disputable. I'm giving you reasons. I'm even backing up my reasons with data and evidence. What do you guys think? Did I, yes?
I disagree with your criteria.
You disagree with my criteria. What's my criteria?
It's different than mine.
Different than yours. What might be some criteria we would normally use? Yeah.
Well, you would have to define the word best.
Ah, thank you.
And the criteria you're using is, it's not relevant, except under your argument, for what you consider best to be.
It has very little to do with what is normally considered best when we talk about football, right? Now, we might talk about championships won, but the Steelers fans might actually argue that one. But I could add in, MVPs and Hall of Famers. I might add in, statistics and the number of records held by 49ers players. I might talk about their winning percentage over the last 20 or 30 years or something like that. There are any number of better ways I can make that argument. So this is a perfect segue, actually, into our first tool, the thinking map, in which we will look at analyzing arguments and being critical thinkers about arguments that people make.